It's always a great pleasure when we team up with someone that we've known for ages and ages. A special guest on Lifestyle on Ben TV is, of course, Bashy. Bashy, but Bashy, well-known grime and hip-hop artist, and now a bit of a film star. Bashy, welcome to Lifestyle on Ben.
What's happening? Cool, you alright, bro?
Congratulations.
Good, yeah? No, thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Is Bashy where he wants to be now? Because, you know, you started out as a recording artiste.
Yeah.
And now you're heading down the road of a kind of a, I don't know, big superstar, film star.
Well, for me, to be honest, I always did acting, you know. I did acting before I did music. And just like how I'm trying to run my careers, they're just like parallel alongside each other, you know. So they don't really cross, you know. So when I'm doing music, I'm Bashy. When I'm acting, it's Ashley Thomas. I mean, the two careers just run in parallel, and obviously they help each other, which is good for me. But yeah, now I guess this was always the plan, always the dream, more than anything.
I mean, is it difficult to run the two of them?
Yeah, because it takes up a lot of time, right? So like when I'm filming for like a month and a half, 2 months, it's like I can't really do much music at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when I'm focusing on music as Bashy and I'm fully in music mode and I'm touring and you know, just in the studio and having to promote and do interviews, I can't get to my auditions on that all the time. So for me, it's hard, but I'm a hard worker, so it's cool for me, you know.
It's kind of a non-stop merry-go-round.
Yeah, you just don't sleep, or you just get up earlier and you just make sure that it works for you. Yeah.
Let's talk a little briefly about, you know, especially the tour that you've done with the hip-hop crew, the musical.
Yeah, I did a play called Marcus to Say This, which was like hip-hop theatre. So that was a good chance for me to bridge the acting and the music and work on a character that rapped, which for me was pretty easy. I rap, I act, so for me that was cool. And we took it around the country and it was like really well received and stuff. So for me, that was
kind
cool.
of give you the flavour to move on.
Well, yeah, that was like, I did that in 2008, you know, devised the piece, and so that was pretty cool. And then yeah, from then I've just gone from strength to strength, you know. So I did Shank.
Yeah.
That was the first feature film that I done. Then I done 4321, and then The Veteran is my third one. Yeah,
which is the new one. How did you manage to get involved in Veteran?
Just through acting. So I got an acting agent. You have to go to your auditions and go to the castings. I went to the first one. They really liked what I'd done. I got invited back for another one. And then they liked what I'd done there, and it was between me and the next guy. And then they liked what I'd done in the third one. So, and then a couple months later we were shooting.
And you got the call.
Yeah, I got the call. Which is it's a good call to get. Like it's just like nice, and it's just like yeah, you got it. And then yeah, so then we just did one rehearsal, and then it was straight in.
Right. So tell us, tell us a bit about the film, because it's about a war veteran who comes back from Afghanistan, and you're the man on the corner, as we say.
Yeah, well,
you kind of run your. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah. So basically, the main character is called Miller. He's played by Toby Kebbell, like super talented actor. And yeah, he comes back from Afghanistan, and it's about two sides trying to recruit him, and then it delves into, I guess, like slight politics and street, and also like corruption. It's a cool film.
It's kind of intense. It's kind of intense.
Yeah, it's like the action is it's jam packed into, I guess, an hour and a bit. And like Toby's just crazy in it. Like he really threw himself into the character, and like I learned a lot from him on set. And my character's really cool and just quite sneaky and suave. But I played him like as realistic as possible. Wasn't throwing in blood and and all these crazy words that people think that's how street people talk, because they don't. Many people on the street just talk normally like you or I. So yeah, like it's a realistic character, it's a good story, and people should go watch it, really check it out.
When's it out?
It's out on April 29th, Royal Wedding Day. So, so
that's why you can't go to the wedding.
So yeah, man,
be at the premiere.
Promoting and stuff. Yeah, people should go check it out. I guess after they've watched that, and just go and see a good piece of cinema, good drama.
Is there? I always think that there's sort of a thing where a lot of actors like yourself get involved in these roles where there's a lot of gun action and things like that. Do you think that's detrimental anyway?
I think that you need to pick your roles carefully. Like, as an actor, you know, especially for me, like, I'm just embarking on my film journey. So the 3 roles, well, I'm on my 5th feature now. They're all very different. So, and that's how I want to keep it. Each character that I pick, I would love for it to be different to the character before, you know. But then obviously sometimes people don't have that choice, you know. Like, some people, they've got families to feed and they need to take certain roles to pay their bills, and that's just how it works, man. The acting game's a hard game, you know. Just like music and just like any other job, you have to work hard at it. And some choices you make might not be, you know, beneficial for your artist, for you being an artist, but like, you know, everyone's got bills to pay, you know.
Do you do any of the music on this? Because I know you like doing the film scoring.
Nah, do you know what? I did that early on, like, because those films required it. Like, I think with adulthood, they would have always gone to a rapper or someone from the grime or hip hop scene, and then so I'm like lucky to be one of the go-to guys. So naturally they would have come to me. It just happened to be that I'm an actor, and for Shank it worked. But for this, I don't think like it really benefits the film in any way. I don't just want to be like, yeah, man, I'm in the film, so guess what? I got the theme song. Like, it doesn't work like that. And I do want to keep the careers separate, as Ashley Thomas and as Bashy.
Well, and why didn't you call Bashy in this?
Because Ashley Thomas.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I thought,
I like that. That's good. Nah.
Is this all part of you keeping the thing
Well, yeah,
separate?
no, it's just like, I'm not Bashy in the film. I don't talk to his character and be like, yo, start spitting bars to him in the film. I'm not Bashy in this film. I'm Ashley Thomas playing a character, and that's where I want to keep it. You know, I want people to really see me as, he's acting, and that I work for my roles. You know, I'm not just, I haven't been given a role yet, just being, you're Bashy, we want to get you in the film. I haven't been given a role like that. I earn it just like every other actor, and that's how I want to keep it and respect the art, to be honest.
Is it difficult getting into the actual character?
Well,
from reading the actual synopsis and that is to actually getting into the character, was it difficult?
Nah, for me, for this character in particular, I found it quite, you know, not an easy character to play, but an easy character to get my head around, you know, and just, you know, like, where I'm from, I'm an inner city guy from London, you know, like...
Not far from me.
Yeah, I'm from Northwest London, so, you know, you can encounter some characters that are like this, or, you know, within your circle, you'll meet people that's like that, and it's just about taking a piece from here, a piece from there, and building a character that's going to be realistic.
So where's Bashy going from here? Or Ashley Thomas? Where's Ashley
Well,
Thomas
okay, so alright, so Ashley Thomas, as an actor, just like every other actor, I'm auditioning, I'm casting all the time, and looking for interesting roles to play, and you know, hopefully the films will get bigger and better, and you know, I might do some TV, because at the moment I've only done film, I've done that. I just finished one called Cop News vs Zombies. That's why I got a beard at the moment. Actually.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, so I had to.
So what, you out of that character?
Yeah, I'm out of it, but obviously, like, I can't just grow the beard instantly on set, so I can't cut it until we finish.
Right.
And yeah, for me, as Bashy, I just finished an album, because I went on a world tour with Gorillaz, and then I was shooting this, and promoting some other films, so I didn't have time to really focus in on the album, but since I've been back and I finished this, the other film, I've just really been like making sure that that project's finished.
Can we talk a little bit about your Gorillaz World Tour?
Yeah, you can, of course. Why not? We can talk about anything.
What was it like?
Yeah, no, Gorillaz World Tour, crazy. You know, for me, I grew up listening to them. You know, and I went to their first show at the Brit Awards, and then was 16, just watching them. You know, put out their singles and stuff, and then on their third album, Plastic Beach, I've been invited to appear on it. For me, it shows my growth as a musician and where I've come from, you know, and I got to see so many places in the world: America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, not Japan, Hong Kong, like so many places that I hadn't been before, you know. So it was a real eye opener for me, and yeah, it's cool, man. So that's taken influences from that, put that into the new album, and then the new album will be out hopefully later this year. Fingers crossed, man.
I mean, this must be beyond your wildest dreams. You know, I can remember you from way back.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another day.
Yeah,
Here you are now. You know, you've left that behind to say that kind of work there, and you know, you're a film star, and What's it like being Bashy? I mean,
I don't feel like
come to the ends and you
I'm
get the
always
same.
I'm always in the ends. I don't feel like you know, like people's like, right, like you're a film star. Like, I don't really feel like, I just feel like normal. Like, you know, like I go to work and I put in a lot of effort and it's something that I love doing. So it's not like, yeah, I'm a movie star. I just feel like, yeah, I get the chance to do something that I've always loved doing, you know, and with the music as well. And yeah, I don't feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like, you never feel like you've made it. Like, it just feels like, yeah, this is what you're doing and you've always got a bigger plan and you're always aspiring to achieve more.
Yeah, because I know sometimes it can get difficult for, you know, artists like yourself. You know, you've sort of moved on from where you was before and you know, you go back and some people say, well, you sell out and all that.
Well, for me, for me personally, I haven't experienced that, you know. It's cool, like, I go back to the ends, I get a lot of love, you know, and a lot of people, other rappers and stuff are my friends, and we talk, we have conversations about just subjects like that, you know, and I think that's just a mentality in the hood for people that don't understand what's going on, do you know what I'm saying? So,
and of course you've been to number 10.
Yeah, I've been there, that was ages ago.
Yeah, you've still been to number 10, I've only been to the gates.
Yeah, I've been, it was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool, I've been there twice, maybe 3 times.
Right.
It's cool to see it, you know.
Are you still part of that whole ambassador role?
I'm an ambassador against against negative stuff all the time, regardless if that's the campaign that's running at that moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to help my community and things that's going on, and help youngsters, you know, see the light and try to achieve like their goals. You get what I'm saying? I'm always giving talks or mentoring someone, or, you know, regardless to if it's publicized in the papers or not, I don't really care, as long as they're the one that's getting the benefit from it. You know what I mean? As long as I'm giving back and doing my part, I'm cool.
Right. And do you hold your ends in the film?
Does
he manage to take over your little corner in the film? Or do you stand firm?
In this, you gotta go and watch it and find out what happens to me in this film. But yeah, just know that it's a battle, and you know, I'm not a weakling in it. You know, we stand firm. It's shot in South London.
Okay.
So you know, it's cool.
Yeah. So of course there we have it. Bashy Lifestyle on Ben TV. Ashley Thomas in the film Veteran, out on the same day as William and Kate tie their nuptials. And yeah, go and see it. It sounds very interesting indeed.
Thank you,
Bashy,
sir.
Ashley, respect,
Thank
good
you.
luck,
It's been a
and
pleasure.
hey, Hollywood, here we come.
Boy, fingers crossed, man. As long as I'm blessed, you know.
Yeah, you're blessed. Cool.